So I've just made a video where I'm explaining how to change the default template in FL Studio and how you can set up FL Studio so that whenever you click File, New Template, that it opens your own personal custom template instead of one of the default FL Studio templates. In that video, I've also offered my personal custom template for download, and in this video, I just want to walk you through it so that you know what's expecting you if you're going to use this template. So first of all, I've just deleted all of the standard FL Studio sounds because I don't think they're any good. So whenever you use this template, you won't have to always delete those FL Studio sounds and replace them with your own. So yeah, that's all gone. And what I've done after that is basically just set up the mixer. So what I've done is I've renamed all of these channels to bass drum or kick, snare, hi-hats and so on. So I've reserved all of these channels for drum sounds, percussion, hi-hats and all that stuff. Then what I've done is I've linked all of these channels to the percussion bus or the drum bus. So the bass drum, snare is all linked to the drum bus. Then the hi-hats and the perc sounds, they're all linked to the percussion bus. And then the percussion bus is linked to the drum bus. And then the drum bus is routed into the master. Then I've set, and I've also set the kick to mono. Then what I've done is I've added 2 channels for bass. I've also set them into mono. They are not linked to any bus, or they're not routed into any bus. They are just routed to the master. Then I've added instrument channels 1 to 8. All of these channels are routed into this instrument bus, as you can see here. So they're all routed into the instrument bus, and then the instrument bus is routed into the master. I've also added a second instrument bus, so in case you maybe want to route instruments 1, 2, 3, for example, to the instrument bus 1, and you want to route instruments 4, 5, 6 to a different instrument bus because you want to add some different effects or whatever, I've just added a second bus. And then if you use vocals in your tracks, I've also added vocal tracks, and same thing here. All of these tracks are routed into the vocal bus. I've added a second vocal bus, and all of these 2 buses are routed into the master. I've added Fruity Parametric EQ2 on all of the buses before they go into the master, and everything they do is just cut off. I think I used this preset here, 40 hertz and 18 kilohertz cut. So anything below 40 hertz gets cut off. Everything above 18 kilohertz gets cut off because, I mean, personally, I don't want to have these frequencies in my production. So I've added this EQ on the drum bus, on both of the instrument buses and the vocal buses. I've also added a bunch of plugins on the master channel because I use them on every project. So I've added another Fruity Parametric EQ2 here. Same thing, I'm just cutting everything below 40 hertz and cutting everything above 18 kilohertz. I've added ozone because I do use ozone just for the maximizer and sometimes for some compression. So what you can do is just delete the plugins in here that you don't want to use and save the file again, and then use that as your default template. So I've added ozone, as I said, for the maximizer and for some compression, or in general for mastering. So I've added the span plugin also. I find it very useful for mastering, just to check the frequencies, how everything looks. And I've added the Julian loudness meter just to check the final loudness of my track, because I'm uploading my music to Spotify, and as far as I'm aware, I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but as far as I'm aware, you should try and hit a loudness of about minus 14 LUFS. So I'm using the Julian loudness meter just to check the loudness of my track. You can actually download both of these plugins, the span plugin and the Julian loudness meter, for free I'll link you to those plugins in the description of the video. And yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, I hope you found this useful and have a nice day. Bye.